How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the walkthrough. So we're here in the Arboretum, where we left off at the end of the last episode. So we have more of the spirit depths to take care of, so we are gonna head on back down there. And I think since we're down this way, I figured we'll take care of the cleansing night stuff that is down this way. So and then we'll head back up top and do the other stuff. So yeah, that is the plan of action. Do the rest of Spirit Depths and the boss this episode. Still have a decent amount to do here, so. Alright, so let's buff up. Oh, you jerk. Yeah, he's trying to knock me off here. Ow. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Ah, damn, dude. Get a parry off here for anything. Okay, there we go. Okay, we get fortified shield, a special normal shield that fortifies the shield, reducing the amount of elemental damage taken and ailment. So, temporary resonance and another silica. So, well worth a trip down here and taking him on out. So, obviously in there is the boss arena. Okay, so, don't know where this is going to take us. If it will in fact take us to the last branch or just to the entrance. Nope, to the entrance. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to warp back. Because if you remember, we did fall down the elevator shaft to get down there, so unfortunately we will have to run back up here and go to the branch. So I think first things first, we're going to go to the top branch. Well, we don't need to actually. We can go to the watchtower and then go where we need to go. Let's kind of backtrack a little bit. And there's that spot that I pointed out in the last episode where there were a few enemies and one of those three-faced partners, the boss that we fought with the scythe. And there wasn't really any cover from the eye, so I said, worry about that till later. Well, it is now later, so now we're going to worry about that. and then we just gotta continue going down towards the boss arena. I want to say there's a covenant item down there. Pretty sure there is. So we gotta take out our... Yeah. Yeah. Expect you to survive one parry, or one fatal attack rather. Oh well. Alright, so head on over here. Yeah, I remember my first playthrough, I was like trying to do everything I could to like run this way, even with the eye moving, because I still didn't know about the invisible platform. Like, it was pretty funny. Come on over here, lady. Probably should have leveled up, but whatever. Come on. You got all day. Yep. I'm buffed up here. Got her. Depth of fragment. And there's a little chest in here. So we got precipitation. Advanced normal seal that significantly increases the user's shatter defense. Potentially helpful in the upcoming boss fight. Another one of these little chests here. And we get Spears of Punishment. That's actually a cool spell. It's kind of like the what the eye was doing to us. All right. So we'll head on back, and we'll continue kind of falling down towards the boss arena. Descending down, I should say. I'm gonna level up too. So once we get to the bottom, there is a fight with some necros that is probably gonna prove to be problematic. Always kind of does, unfortunately. We went in there, pretty sure. Okay. Okay. It's 20 there. Alright. Thanks for that. Damn. This thing's hit hard, dude. Jesus. Alright. So we will continue heading on down here. Alright, we're gonna take a kind of a wide berth around this guy. And we're gonna pretty much run by everything here. That is the plan anyway. Whether that happens cleanly is certainly another story. Especially around this guy. Very aggressive. Okay. It's actually pretty clean. Alright. So drop here. Drop here. Drop here. And drop here. Grab this on up. Hubris. Now, I think we're gonna take on this section first here. Walked right into that, buddy. Okay. So that's one. I'm going to build up my sink right here. Kill a few of these things. Okay, so there are a couple more. Hiding around the corner, and then there's a big flying thing. So let's try and get this guy over. Boom. And that goes through walls. That's wonderful. Come on, buddy. You got all day. Go. Okay. Now, this is the tricky part. What I would really like to do is get the other dude over here. However, oh shit. I did not want to do that. Really did not want to do that. Is that gonna go through the wall? Nope. That's good. I really want to get this other guy over here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Another bull's gonna come over. Oh. Not good. a little baby. Ow. Oh, come on, dude. Big one's gone. Get over here. Okay. I'm just being very cautious right now. Just wanted to be cautious. That is a tricky encounter. If you pull multiple enemies, like you're gonna be in trouble. Okay, some more silica. And we got the corrupted blader armor. And Stygian touch and the visor. So Stygian touch is like a corruption claw weapon. Pretty cool. I think it, if I remember correctly, it steals some strength. Stygian touch. Where the heck? Oh, there it is. I passed right by it. So yeah, C scaling and strength. So yeah. It's got like a, for the special attack, it's got like a flurry of claw strikes. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that was definitely one of the more tricky encounters down here. Now it's just killing all these things and talking to Shirley, who you can see right over there. And head for the boss. Really don't need to kill all these things, but probably best to. Ow. Grab this. Killed all the nasty pustules.
Why? What happened? Calm down. They were gosh. I'm sorry. I must go back. I must tell them the truth.
Okay. All right. So, more platforming here. So I'll heal up for good measure. And here. And yep. Down in there. Okay. Can't level up, so we're gonna go buy some stuff. I thought there was a Covenant item over here. I'm trying to think now. No, I think I'll have to check after, but I'm pretty sure we got everything. I'm kind of second guessing myself now. Yeah, I'll have to check after the video.
What do you need, dear customer?
Okay, so, might as well buy a needle. Okay.
May your journey be
Mud balls
smooth.
are always a solid investment. Okay, so let's go back down into the Arboretum. Oh no, I'm sorry. We are going to Depths' Bottom. So the boss is a two-phase boss. It's basically like, essentially like the queen of the Necros. Has a lot of laser beam attacks that it can do. At the end of the second phase, she kind of does this weird thing. She's like, 1 HP away from dying, and she basically suicides herself. She does a big explosion that if you don't get behind a piece of real estate that pops up out of the water, you won't survive. So kind of cheeky. So yeah, let's get in there. I think the seals that we have on should be sufficient. So. So she does some lasers. Oh, that's right. She does a swooping attack here. Let's try and stay behind her. She does a lot of that too. That will hurt pretty bad if you get caught by that. Let's try and stay behind her. Second phase. Oh, God. Yikes. Let me get rid of this infection. Oh, come on. That's oh. Okay, need to stay behind here.
The energy density is dangerous. Take cover.
Does hit you, but as long as you're behind that, you're good. Okay, then we will need to run in and do a fatal on the little ball here. There we go. So we got Persephone's nucleus and minimum pain, one of the countless units generated by first. So the minimum pain is a pretty much does what she just did. You put yourself at 1 HP and do a massive AoE. What the hell is it? Oh, right here. But I tested it before. Like, if someone survives and they smack you after that, like, it's obviously not good. So it is pretty powerful, but you have to use it at the proper time and hope you get everybody. All right. So this is our friend that we talked to a couple times.
It's you, Arrisa. I didn't expect to.
Castina.
My and art. Have you?
Yes.
You.
How can I?
There's don't work the only way. It's work. Thank you,
Sorry, lady,
Arrisa.
but you have a seal that we need. Everlasting Piercing, a special normal seal that extends the duration of the piercing claw, which is kind of nice. If you like using that, it's pretty nice. Alright, so now we get 3 levels. So let's... Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we're right at 30 minutes. I think... I forget where this goes. Let's just go to the next area and we'll plop down and call it an episode. Ah, yes. So we're back in Sewer Town. I think this, if I remember right, this goes to Sewer Town Center. Okay, to the street core. Open this on up. And this will take us to another area, I believe. Yeah, it's nothing up here. We can head down here. Yep, there's a train right there. And like I said, I don't believe there's anything around here. Nope. Alright, so let's go. Making good progress. Yeah, like I said, after I stop recording, I'll go check my notes and see if there's anything that we may have missed in Spirit Depths. See, nothing over there. And yeah, pretty sure this brings us to Sewer Town Center. Oh no, that's right. Underground Parish, okay. It has been a bit. Traveler's Code. 80 physical, 70, 90, 50, 50, 60, 20. Okay. And let's see what we can sell. Lots of mechanical parts. So the clergy mask. Sell 5 of these. Okay. Like I said, hold on to those Codex entries. Alright. So we'll just pick up the branch over here and call it apart. There is an optional boss in this area. And this is like just like a little transitional area that's pretty short. Alright, so we will continue through here in the next one. So hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.